It's always the freaking transfer student every goddamn time. He's either the strongest or smartest or most charming that the girls die over. Heck, sometimes it's all three together. That's why today we'll be talking about the top 10 anime where the MC is an overpowered transfer student. So before we begin, remember to subscribe if you haven't yet and press that bell icon to stay updated of all the new content we're creating. And beware for the following spoilers. 10. Baka to test to Shaokanju. In this anime, your test results are everything. They decide what level you are and what privileges you deserve. The higher, obviously the better. And if you're like the MC, then you'll end up in the lowest level. Their only hope now is to summon their acolytes and battle it out with higher ranked students in order to raise their own. 9. Qualidea Code. One day, on a quiet and peaceful evening, the sky splits apart and extraterrestrial beings known as the Unknown launch a full-scale assault against humanity in hopes to wipe us out completely. To protect the future of the country, the Japanese government decides to cryogenically freeze all of its children in pods so that they may remain out of harm's way. Years later, they wake in a corner of Japan where humanity has set its foothold and battles the Unknown rigorously. Ichiya Suzaku is the head of Tokyo City and the main character in the series. He's a calm and arrogant young boy who can be seen looking down on others that are the same age as him. He's constantly putting people down and pulling their legs. However, unbeknownst to them, Ichiya has the power to control and manipulate gravity with the use of his gauntlets. This hidden power lands him most power in Tokyo after the invasion. 8. Otome game Hametsu flag shika nai akuyaku rejo ni tensei shite shimata. So, this translates to my next life as a villainess. All routes lead to doom. It aired in 2020 and has built a fan base among isekai watchers. Most people want to be protagonists, but that doesn't happen for our main character as she gets reincarnated as the antagonist in a game she loves to play. As the game's villainess, she's fated to meet doom. Now, she has an uphill battle of changing her own destiny, but this will be no easy feat. 7. Teikoku no Dragonar Academy. Japan just can't stop surprising us when it comes to its ability to earn anything animate or an anime to waifu material. This anime isn't any different as it manages to transform one of the most fearsome and powerful beings in myth into a cute, seemingly harmless loli. Don't be fooled, however. This loli has an attitude bigger than her, and instead of being an obedient servant like all the other dragons, she's actually claiming that she's the master and Ash is the servant. 6. 100. 100 is one of anime that tries to do everything, and it will be better served focusing on just one. The 2016 anime has a bit of action, science fiction, adventure, ecchi with teasers of harem, mecha, and school life. Just like a lot of sci-fi movies, extraterrestrials known as Savage attack the Earth, targeting humanity. Mankind fights back with the use of a technology known as 100, and when it is discovered that Hayato Kisaragi, a survivor of Savage attack, has the highest compatibility ever recorded with 100, he's enrolled into an academy to come and hone his skills. We follow Hayato in his day-to-day life in this military academy. Apart from the intense training, he also manages to catch the attention of several female colleagues. It's all fun until the war begins. 5. Kusen Madushi Kohusei no Kyukan. This anime is about insects who aren't insects anymore. They are substantial in size, and you can find them rampaging all across the globe. This is now the present state of the world. It all happened a few years ago. These giant bugs inhabited Earth, and humans had no choice but to leave Earth and then start living in cities that are just floating in midair. That's right, insects finally drove the humans out of their own homes. Of course, there are some floating academies that train students to fight these massive insects. And among them is the main character, Kanata Age. He used to be the Black Master Swordsman, but now he's been labeled as a traitor. His only shot at reclaiming people's trust is by leading a team which consists of 3 weird girls that has already faced 10 losses in a row. You can say he gets stuck babysitting some problem students, except they're all girls. Still though, this isn't technically an ecchi harem anime, so let's check out the next one. 4. Maishita Iruma-kun, also known as Welcome to Demon School. Iruma-kun, animated by the revered Bandai Namco. It features comedy, demons, and supernatural fantasy, all in a school setting. The underage Iruma Suzuki has been dealt a bad hand by life. To make matters worse, he finds out his parents sold him to the demon Sullivan. Sullivan turns out to be a doting grandpa to Iruma, making him attend the demon school. Everyone expects Iruma to become the next demon king, not knowing that he's a human. How will he survive these trying circumstances? 3. Seirei Tsukai, no Blade Dance. In English, this translates to Blade Dance of the Elementalers. It's a 2014 anime by Studio T&K. The action is well blended with humor, and the romance has a supernatural feel to it. Kamito Kazehaya is on his way to Irisha Spirit Academy when he runs into the naked Claire rogue who is bathing as part of a spiritual process. The young maiden is trying to form a contract with a powerful spirit. Kamito ends up getting the spirit, wasting her effort. Not to be outdone, she decides that he will be her contracted spirit instead. He finally gets to the Spirit Academy and life gets way more difficult. Being the only male student and elementalist, he has to perform some requests for the principal and also compete in the dangerous blade dance. Two, Kinja no Mego. This 2019 anime is a perfect blend of action and comedy. Merlin Wolford is a hero in the kingdom of Earlshire. He retires and decides to live a quiet life raising an orphan in the woods. The orphan is a grown man who was transported into this world, however still retains his previous memory. The orphan, Shin, is highly talented in magic spells and martial arts, and as he gets older he becomes socially awkward. The anime follows Shin trying to integrate into society and interact with other teenagers. One, Mao Gakuen Futeki Gaosha. The full name in Japanese is quite long. However, we're simply talking about the Misfit of Demon King Academy, an isekai anime that aired in 2020. And this is one of the best isekai anime out there. Magical fights, cute girls, demon, and a fantasy high school. This anime has all the recipe for a perfect isekai. Anos Voldegode might just be the most boastful anime character of all time. And with how overpowered he is, he's earned the right to brag as much as he wants. Anos Voldegode reincarnates and sees that the world has changed drastically. And while having just a fraction of his actual power, he sets out to change the world again. And with this, we conclude our video. If you enjoyed this list, I want you to smash that thumbs up button. And if you haven't subscribed yet, be sure to subscribe and press that bell icon to keep you notified of all our new videos. Also, comment down below on the anime you like the most on this list, and if you're planning to watch any of them. And if you have any suggestions, place them in the comments as well. Until next time, see ya!